right, what's up? I wanted to do this video. Oh God, awesome. I wanted to do this video when I was back in Dallas, but I said, hey, why not on this Sunday? Let's talk about it. So the first video I did, thinking about quitting YouTube. I did a video entitled "Thinking About Quitting YouTube," and everybody had all their responses. Our viewership took a hit last a month before last, and it was really bad. It was just terrible. So I immediately was like, oh my God, I'm thinking about quitting YouTube. So I went and I started doing research. I really started doing some research. Number one, I started to look at, okay, what is the problem? What is the issue? And I started to see some creators that were going through some issues on YouTube. They were going through major issues. Some YouTubers said they're quitting. They're not getting the ad dollars anymore. Some videos wasn't getting monetized. It was some YouTubers that was losing their monetization. A lot of things were going on. So I decided to do my research. I said, okay, I'm thinking about quitting. You know, you get that quitting mode. So some told me, don't quit. I started to go on YouTube and I just type in different YouTubers. I saw a trend going on. Then I started to notice that the industry started to change. And back in the early of this year, research data came out that 60%, probably 60% of people will consume short content, meaning that they're going to be consuming 15 to 30 second, 60-second content, that they don't want to watch long videos anymore. So I went and I looked at that answer and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing longer videos, but why is I'm losing the viewership, right? We talking about a plethora of subjects. So I said, okay, let me just try it. So one particular day I was sitting down on YouTube and I said, hey, I got a TikTok, I got Reels, let's try it. So back when the BET situation came up, Patti LaBelle was on that live. She forgot to do the lyrics to Tina Turner record. So I just went live, 15, 20 seconds. They got like over 10,000 views. I've never, ever gotten a long video lately in a long time of 10,000 viewership. I had to go back years ago to get to 10,000 views. So I posted that about the BET Awards. Hey, I want to quit. And I said, well, maybe this will work. So then the trial of Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial happened. And I said, hey, let me start talking about that. So I started talking about that, got 10 to 15, posted reels. I post one particular reel on Mario. That video got 175,000 views within 60 seconds. 175,000 views, a 60-second clip. I've never, ever of my career as a YouTuber ever did a video where it's my commentary lately ever got a video that got 165,000 views. So I started to look at that, and then I started to look at creators, and they kept saying, you know, success leave clues. I said, well, maybe it's not that I'm a failure or I should quit. The industry have changed. You know, the industry has shifted to a 30 to a 60 way of content. So I started looking at the data, started looking at the people that are watching my content. These are brand new people. Some of the people that watch my long watch it as well, but they're outpacing the people that watch longer videos. And so I literally sat and watch the growth of the subscribers. Like one point, we wasn't moving in subscribers, and you could do one short, and I gained like 60 subscribers off of one short. So now we're almost at 32 subscribers, 32,000 subscribers, growing in subscribers. We predict in the next couple of months, we will be at 40,000, all because the industry have shifted. It was a time where long videos was king. It was the time. But now we in an industry where, because of the power of TikTok, it have shifted. It is people attention span used to be 6 to 7 seconds. So you can't grasp that attention, you lost them. So now my retention rate, and what is a retention rate? So a retention rate is the amount of time you're watching my content, maybe about 20%. When I start doing my shorts, over 125 retention rate. 125, 135% retention rate. So I've done so much videos, and I never got close to 50% of people watching the content, meaning watching the video maybe about a solid 20. Doing a short over 135. I'm getting more known from my reels, from my shorts, from my TikTok than ever. My job know me from my TikTok. They know me from my reels. Oh, he be dragging folks. What should he talk about? Oh, he posts on TikTok. And not knowing that I've been doing YouTube forever, doing long form videos, I still do long form videos because of my heart and passion. I love to talk for a long time. So now there is different apps, there are different websites where you can post reels and you can post TikTok. It's so much that you can do out here on the show. Now, when I posted all of my reels and I posted all my TikTok, I look at this and say, oh my God, this is great. Now, when it comes to the long form videos, we always struggle to crack 10, 15, 20. We're not going to give up because then we saw the Jaguar Wright piece and they got quadruple, over 20,000 views. So they do like the long form videos. They do like the long form videos. It's just a pattern about the type of substance or subject matter that they have. But for the shorts itself, because it's dominating the industry, and I don't see it shifting, many of the experts that I've talked to, they predict that it's going to be more people watching shorts in 2024. So I just talk about the shorts, and what I do is now, whatever's on my short, I just do it in a longer video because I already covered it. Like the VMAs, I've gotten videos making 20, 25,000 views in my shorter content than what I did in a 2-hour video. If you go to my VMA commentary, it's more engagements than my long form video. I'm talking about the same thing, but I'm giving it to you in a shorter attention span. So I'm doing both. I'm doing my long form content. I'm doing my short form content. I'm not going to abandon any platform because the short content, you don't make any money because they still haven't know how you can monetize this. So what I do, I just do both. I do shorts, I do longs. I have so many shorts to release from just my long content. I just release it. So, and do both. And then another thing I'm doing is also working another job outside of YouTube because it wasn't that stable. It was like a good long month. So I work with this income plus my YouTube income. And then I just have both incomes, which I can work PRN and pick up hours and then still entertain y'all as much as possible. So what I was saying, I'm glad I did not quit YouTube because I wouldn't have had a conversation with Jag or multiple conversations with her, multiple other interviews and multiple other conversations and powerful shows that we did, the Steve Harvey episodes that we did. I would have never had that type of stuff. I would have never had the engagement covering breaking stories about Nicki Minaj and her husband and Cardi B and her husband and so many other people that we talk about in long form videos. When we talked about Angie Stone, we played a video of hers. So it's so many things that I've talked about that I would have never accomplished if I would have given up having this moment. If I would have just said, hey, I'm giving up, I would have never had those conversations. I would have never had those moments. But as any entrepreneur, as any creator, you do have your low moments. And the problem is a lot of creators don't want to go through that low moment. They run away from it. No, embrace it. Learn from it. How can you be better? Keep up with it and just do its better content. How can you do a better video did you do previously? It could become discouraging, but you have to keep going. And then you have to look at yourself. Okay, how can I top last week video and make it better? How can I top this person video, last week video, or this? You look at other people, you just do your own spin to it. And so I love it. I love creating. I've been creating for a long time, and my best moments have not came yet. We're going to continue to put out the best content as possible. But I will tell you that shorts and the reels is where it's at right now. The industry is just changing. I even was watching other big creators, and they were dominating in long form content, and they're struggling too because the money ain't the same. The views are not the same. They're struggling with long. It was some creators that were getting hundreds and thousands and millions, and they're getting thousands. It's some creators got millions of subscribers and barely can crack 2,000 views because the industry is changing. And a lot of times, if you just want to go on the long form content industry, maybe that's an outdated strategy. Maybe it is some channels that are doing well with just doing shorter content. Everybody's not meant to do long content because the data is showing that more people are watching content on their phone than watching it like in a long form. They're watching it up vertical style, watching 15, 60 seconds, and they're just watching those type of content. But I would tell people, don't abandon long form. If you're doing long form, then my whole strategy is take what you got in that moment and put it in a reel, put it in a TikTok. And for me, whatever I post in a YouTube short, I post it on TikTok. I post it everywhere. The engagement is high. I can tell I'm talking to a brand new audience because they talk about my eye. They say, oh, he's crazy. He's weird. He's this. And I'm getting dragged. The engagement is high in me. I'm not worried about you dragging me. Hell, I'm looking at the high engagement because eventually you will understand I'm not going to be fans of everybody, not going to be fans of me. I still got my core base, my core community that watch my long form content. But I will tell you, the reels and the shorts is where it's the most comments, And I've noticed that when I make shorter videos, you get more people to comment versus a 3, 4, 5 hour video. So I'm loving it that, I can just really tell it's brand new people. And I'm talking to people that have been here a long time, but nobody with the eye. But when you got brand new, that's all they say, which is a good thing because it automatically puts you up to watch the video. Now, people were saying in this particular comment, they were saying YouTube commercials from y'all in the chat. Well, people have to make money. So now what YouTube did, they're making it for live streamers because most of the viewers are watching the live stream content and they're going to watch probably a replay. They're decided to put ads in longer videos, and I love that because creators, we've been complaining a long time. Why not put ads in live streaming than versus putting ads when the video ends? Majority of our people are watching in that type of way. They're watching in the long videos. They're watching in live stream. So why not put a commercial in there? This is the new TV. Why not put ads in there? If it's ad friendly, put ads in there. So that's what I love about that because it changed up the entire industry where you can watch a commercial while it's live streaming. So which is a good thing. Now, I love it because this is how creators make their money. Creators got to make money. If they're not making money, they will not create. I was fortunate enough to still create content because I had a side gig, multiple side. I got 2 side gigs where I can still focus on YouTube. Then also we took our business in my clothes. We took my business in the next level. I said, let's actually develop our company. Let's develop an LLC. Let's get an LLC. Let's get a business account. Let's get our business part in order as well with our content so it can transform my mind that this is no longer a side hustle. This is a business. And actually, when I had to owe taxes, it is a business. When you're on taxes, paying IRS, baby, this is a business. And so now when I look at the business and stuff like that, I'm looking at the taxes that we owed and we paying off right now. I'm like, hell, this is a business. Anytime you get a big, a tax bill, okay, if it's $800, this is a business. And so now you have to learn what to write off on your taxes, how to add on, building business credit, etc. So I'm glad that I am so glad that I am no longer in the mindset of you looking at this as a side chick, as a, okay, whatever. This is a business. And I have to be more business minded. Amen. So again, I'm glad I didn't quit. I'm going to continue to give you the shorts. I'm going to continue to give you long form videos. Y'all are still getting it. We still do our Zoom meetings where we're on there on an average of hour, 2, 3, sometimes 4, 5 hours. We on there on our Zoom. And just like we did previous on this particular Zoom, we did a whole deep dive conversation about what's the health. We talked about that on Zoom. We had a whole conversation, and that's just one conversation out of multiple weeks of conversation of sexuality, relationship, marriage, etc. So we do so much when it comes to all of these other entities. So I love it. I love it. I'm glad that I did not quit YouTube. I'm glad that I did not quit, because I've quit before many times over in my career. And I said, this ain't the time to quit when you actually having issues. When you have issues to talk about and people love you to get them through their issues, their work day. I said, this is a perfect opportunity to keep going. Why would I quit now? I mean, hey, it's income coming in where you're just sitting down and talking and getting paid and just learn about the business. Thank you, Keith, for the 1999 super sticker. And so when I started looking at the data, I said, okay, I'm getting some money from YouTube. Okay. And then so what we started doing, we started making changes to our stuff. Then last YouTube check that we got, I said it was much, much higher than the last check that was very low. So obviously we was actually putting in the work. And then we also started listening to the fans, and we started listening to the people, and I started listening to the comments, and I saying, okay, what do y'all want me to talk about? And I seen the stuff that y'all want me to talk about, because that was the data that it was the data that people was getting. It was an extreme data that people were giving me, and I was looking at the with YouTube. Now they have it where you can see what people are into, what they're watching, and what the views drop. They even happen in your Google Analytics, or the creators out there. They didn't show you what the people are listening to, and the higher they go up and the views drop. And now whatever topic that I see that people are into, that's what I talk about, because I'm looking at the data. I don't need to let y'all know. The data speaks for itself. So I'm giving you what you are watching, what the data show me that certain topics y'all are into, some topics y'all are not into. And there's many other subjects I can get into and to dive in and talk about it. Steve Harvey was one particular subject that it was a demographic that was into. Y'all loved it. Y'all was into the strawberry situation. And so we talked about it. And we're going to talk about it again on tomorrow, because that was a high engagement of y'all introducing into that. And so now we find other situations that y'all are into, and we just look at the data. And that's one thing I can like. Okay, how do we go back to these previous videos? What were the people into, and give them more of that? That's what YouTube does. If they see you not watching the Wiley Show, they're not going to keep giving you Wiley Show video. They're going to give you things of it. And that's why when you develop and you start growing and you start getting introduced to new viewers, that's where the shorts and the reels come in, because you get newer people watching your content and getting clicks, more clicks and views, more engagement, because YouTube is like, okay, if 175% of people watching this, any other short you got, we're going to keep pumping it up. Then it's another thing too, and I don't mind sharing this because I think it's all public information, that YouTube even let creators know, let me know the time that you all are online, the majority of your audience are watching, and they got the time on there. So you start looking at that and be like, okay, let me go and put my video out this time and all of that. But most creators, the reason why they wanted to quit, or some have quit, because the money dried up. When you are looking, if this is your only job, and some creators know this, this is why they're working triple time doing premieres, because live streams ain't getting monetized like that. So they have to do premieres, pre-recorded. Have you noticed that some YouTubers are doing more pre-recorded videos than live stream videos? Because live stream videos, it don't get the green symbol. Pre-recorded, once you process it, it goes through a triple check to make sure it get a green symbol. That's why some of your creators are doing premiere videos and not long live stream videos, because it's not getting monetized like versus their premiere video. So you understand the industry is changing. It is changing. It is changing very quickly. And you can understand a strategy that happened 10 years ago that is no longer duplicate or worthy for right now. And so I'm going to quit YouTube? No. but I'm going to change the way that I do YouTube. Yes, to see what is great. And one change that I don't see us changing, stopping, is the shorts and the reels, because that is where our highest engagements are. We get our highest engagements from YouTube and shorts and reels. And then what keeps the lights on is for those that come back and watch the long form videos, meaning the long videos, an hour, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. That keeps the lights on, because that's most of the ad revenue come from that. Until the next year or two or whatever, until the ad revenue catch up with the shorts, long videos is king. This is why people will continue to do long videos, because that's how you get most of your money. Now, I love it. I just love having these conversations with you all that's in the chat. And again, the reason why we was in the thought process of quitting, because the money was dried up very bad that month. It was a terrible month, but I wasn't the only one dealing with the terrible month. There was many creators, some that you know, I'm not going to get into their personal business, but it was one particular creator, they were going through, they reached out to us privately, and they said, you know, Wiley, even though we going toe-to-toe, you know, we roast and gag each other, I'm going through it too. I have to do Uber Eats on the side. It have hurt my pockets, but I can't show the world because you're going to drag me, and many other people going to drag me and call me a failure. But I'm glad that you had the courage enough to show people, say, hey, it hit me. I know it hit other people. So it's hitting a lot of your favorite creators. So how can you as an audience support? Continue to watch, continue to send a cash out, buy their t-shirt, buy their, buy their hoodies, do what you can do, and continue to share the content, continue to share the Wiley Show with your families and friends, continue to share it, continue to watch, continue to take our show to the next level. But again, we were at a low point of our show. It was a low point. I saw the data. That was the worst month out of my recent career ever on YouTube, the worst month ever. I didn't know what happened. It was gone, because a lot of people are watching shorter content. They're not watching longer content. They're not watching it. That's why creators that's doing pre-recorded, they used to do 15-minute, 20-minute pre-recorded, and some of them doing 5-minute pre-recorded. And now people are doing 15 seconds. I've done 15 seconds and had gotten more engagement than a 5-hour live. All right. So I just want to say, you want to hustle smarter, not harder. You want to work smart, not hard. So I want to say thank you all for tuning in. If y'all got any questions in the chat, let me know. I see Regina, my member. I see Terry, my member. I see Tasha, my member, that's coming through. Thank you all for coming through. The members, Latavia, I see you. Jack, is it Jacqueline? I see you. Thank you to all the members. And I see Dream that is here as well. And shout out to the members that have gifted other people to become members, to come through. And shout out to y'all that come through and have a good old time for the membership. And then they quit their job for this. Some of my favorite people on here have said the same thing. They quit their job for this. And I'm glad that I had a career where I can always work somewhere in healthcare. I didn't give that up because I wasn't stupid, okay? I wasn't stupid at all. YouTube probably messing with all y'all numbers intentionally. I don't put nothing past people. I don't either, Chucktown QT. I did check out your website, yes. So when I saw it, and for me, I said, okay. And then I know the audience are there because Jaguar Wright came in and we did quadruple for a long form video. But we just can't depend on Jag and make Jag all our content. But what that Jaguar Wright taught me, that y'all like controversy, y'all like me not so much dragging, but y'all like my passion regard of it. I love it. I just love it. And it's just amazing to see that from Jag. That interview taught me so much, and we got more stuff coming. But it's just incredible because she proven to be a good person that brings in views. And she have proved it because y'all tuned in, and it made other people talk about our product and became subscribers. So for that, I've learned from that Jag interview, and I want to tell that sister thank you, because it came at a good critical time, because it showed me the people are there. They just want to hear something fresh And for that, I want to personally thank you for that. So that's why I said, I'm not going to quit. Why quit when I'm seeing that as an entrepreneur, being a business, that sometimes being in business get a little dirty. Sometimes you feel a little down. Everything is not all peaches and cream owning and operating your own business. You're going to have some good days. You're going to have some bad days, but you cannot give up, because if you give up, that's when you stop doing what you're doing. You cannot give up at all. You got to continue to be you, continue to put out the best content as possible, and then you never know when your moment going to happen. But if you quit, if you stop, if you destroy yourself and say, you know, I don't want to do it, you never know what your life could have been if you would have kept going forward. And I said, thank you. And this is where I want to say to all my brothers and sisters that's doing this, it's going to get hard. If it was easy, everybody named mama would do it. There's plenty through it, but 99% of YouTubers fail. And most of them fail because they gave up. But again, I thank you. I love each and every one of you all, but I had to do another video about this, an update on this. I didn't show the data. I will show that in another video, but I can literally show you all the data of the changes that we did. And thank you all so very much. Now, any other comments that you all have to say here, you can say it right now. So I love it. Okay, any other questions that you all have here? Just show it to me if y'all got anything that you all want to say here about it. But I said, hey, I can't give up now. I worked too hard to give up now. I've been doing this for a long time to give up. And I said, I will not give up on YouTube. I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. Many other people are leaving the YouTube platform and they're going to other platforms. They're going to other platforms like Rumble and all of those type of stuff. I said, hey, I'm not going to give up. And shout out to people that have lost their monetization and now they put their whole bread and butter into this. And honestly, like YouTube, the rules change a lot with YouTube. One day they say you can do this on YouTube. The next week they say you can't do this. Then they say you can swear. Then they say you can't swear. Then they say you can play this. Then they say you can't play that. It's like so many rules changes on YouTube daily. It's like this rule change, that rule change. Everything changes on YouTube. Everything just changes on YouTube. Then this person can say this and that person can say that. It's like a lot of things that goes on YouTube that changes. It's nothing that you can do to stop it. But obviously YouTube is that type of industry that one day you can do this and the next week you can't do that. So again, when you do YouTube and have a YouTube platform, you have to understand that YouTube is a evolving ecosystem. One way is this, another way is that. So again, if this is your first time ever tuning into the Wiley Show, welcome. If this is not your first time, you're returning, welcome. I want to say thank you so very much for that. But I also, if you want to call in and give your thoughts, you can call in and give your thoughts. You can call in and give your thoughts as well, and everything like that. So thank you all. I just love you all for coming through. I also want to say thank you to many of the creators. I've been in many of the YouTube consultation. Some of my YouTube people that have done YouTube videos have came back and they're still doing their YouTube videos. They're growing on YouTube. I want to say thank you to that. It was two of the creators that I want to say thank you. They're still personally doing their YouTube channel. They didn't give up. And I said, hey, keep going, because if you give up, you would never see the fruits of your labor. It's you can have 5, 10, whatever. Is that you got to keep doing it, and you have to see what works and what don't work. It's not the consistency that comes with being on YouTube. It's a consistency game. It is a marathon, not a sprint, and you have to study your craft. And it's so much knowledge for free. I got to say this. It's a lot of knowledge for free that you do not have to. You just go and type it in, whatever question you have, and put a question mark, it shows up. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Go ahead.
Hey, I love this message, this PSA that you're putting out there. I'm 1,000%. A lot of producers here that's either in the bushes or that make themselves known is so happy and proud of you that you didn't quit, you didn't leave us, because these YouTube streets nowadays has been dry. Only, I'm being so honest. Only if you could see how many times I personally go on your YouTube page to see if you're live, go on your YouTube community to see if you're posting, to see when you're going live. And because I don't really get my notifications. So like I said, I'm faithful watching you, even if it's short, long. I mean, I just love you. I love the Wiley Show. You keep it raw, even though you're a kiki at times, but I love it. You love to troll. I love it. You know how to get under people's skin. I love it. Like, I just love the Wiley Show. And
I think also you said there's a lot of dry. A lot of creators don't want to create. They ain't making the money no more. And and some creators are suffering financially. They are suffering financially because that's their only bread and butter, which is a dangerous strategy. And that's something that I'm not going to laugh at them. I'm learning from them. I've known some creator. They're renting. They don't own nothing. They don't have anything else. So if YouTube shut down, they will crumble because they put all the apples and oranges in one basket. No, but you have
in one basket. Yeah.
You have to build other industries outside of YouTube. You better, because if this is your only income, you have a big major hit, it's going to destroy you. It may destroy you. You may survive, it may destroy you. Like Fresh and Fit, that's all they had was the YouTube monetization. And they lost that. And now, do you see them doing another video? Have they been out doing videos?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
I
forgot who they were.
Where they other live stream? Because you know why? They lost 100% of their budget. Was gone. And that was their failure. Then studying because YouTube own all the cards. They can cut you on and cut you off with a button. And so, that to me, I'm not laughing at Fresh and Fit. I'm not going to laugh at them and cuss them out.
You're learning from them.
Because that happens to anybody. I'm hurting for the employees that depend on Fresh and Fit. I'm kind of mad that they don't have no other. Hopefully they had another gig on the side, but that's your only bread and butter. If that was your only bread and butter, it's sad because, you lost it. And it's going to be challenging to get it back. And trying to build it on Rumble will take years to ever get back to the glory.
Will take years because your following is YouTube.
The following is YouTube.
It's going to be hard for your followers to leave and go somewhere else where their home is YouTube.
And even if you go on Twitch, you can't just depend on your YouTube audience because this is people that just F with YouTube. You have to literally go on Twitch and start over. You're typically starting over.
100% correct.
So you got to really work and put in the pavement. It was another creator that went to Rumble. These people didn't follow him on Rumble over there. All these people didn't do it.
But you could imagine if your people don't support your music or such, why you think they're going to go somewhere else?
I just think that a lot of people, I understand, it's difficult to get people what they're accustomed to watching YouTube. It's difficult to get them away from something that is easy, accessible. It's on your phone. Most people got YouTube on their phone. Most people do not have Twitch on their phone or Rumble. But most people got it on
and
YouTube.
Don't want to download another thing.
They don't want to download another app. This is why some creators failed on Stationhead, me included. Anybody not download the app? You better go on YouTube. So that's where it was. It really was. And then a lot of us, we try, and this is something I'm learning from major companies. We could talk about this. You see a lot of these major companies that do these streaming sites. What are they doing now? They're joining together. They're one company joining their stream with another company because they're learning that we're stronger together than being separated. That's something
which is so true.
Creators
It's called partnership.
We have to have more of a partnership mindset, because even the WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment, they were sold to the same company that own and operate UFC. Why? Because Vince McMahon know, if I want to continue to be in the wrestling business, entertainment business, I need to be joined with another company to buy us, to take us to the higher heights. And of course, he got billions, hundreds of billions of dollars for the deal. But my point is, some creators, if they were to have that togetherness, they will make millions. Yeah, you're making your couple of thousand, but you can potentially make millions. But it's about ego and also the fans. Most of the fans is the reason why a lot of creators cannot join together, because the fans won't allow it. You see that with Nicki and Cardi. Maybe they probably will have a conversation privately, but it probably wouldn't work because of the fans have been so programmed to hate this woman, or for this fan base to hate that woman. So it would be difficult. But I would say for some creators that are out there, it is definitely important to start looking into some type of partnership. It's got to happen. Because I've seen
people suffering
in viewership. B Love's Life. I remember what time she would get a plethora of views. She's not getting that anymore. Do anybody watch B Love's Life, the mukbang? That was one.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really watch her like that anymore as I used to.
Right. You remember how many views she used to get?
Here and there, but I didn't hear the last thing you said.
You remember how many views B Love Life used to get? She used to dominate.
She used to get a lot.
And she's not getting that anymore. A lot. So people are suffering.
Now it's in the 20s and the 30,000.
People are suffering. Like even some of our favorite creators, and I don't want to try to say names because they make it about the person, but let's go to some of your favorite creators. They used to get a lot of, they're not getting it anymore. Look at the favorite creators of these creators. I can go down a line of a list of people. They're not getting the views anymore. And if you're not getting the views anymore, it hurts your Google AdSense.
Exactly. What you're accustomed to. Yeah.
It hurts.
But I do want to say this.
Yeah.
For YouTubers, please. I don't subscribe to a lot of people, but you guys have to also understand. I'm faithful to the Wiley Show. For example, let me throw out T.S. Madison, for example. If T.S. Madison come onto the Wiley Show, don't you think a lot of Wiley producers will subscribe to your channel and build you up when you go live, because I'm not subscribed to her. It's like, but if she makes that initiative and come onto the Wiley Show, for example, Wiley have people that's not subscribed to you. That's why you have to do a partnership so you can also go further and help build each other. You get what I'm saying?
I agree. You said it, and a beautiful point with that, and that's why it's so important, because we've seen this when Kaya and Tasha and T.S. Madison worked together. It took them to the next level. It took them to the most powerful level as them two working together. It took them to the most powerful level. But I've also have to tell people, you have to, and they say it in the chat, you have to diversify your thing. You just can't have YouTube as your be all end all. And I learned that. And when I saw that, and I've been knew it, but when I saw it in the data, I said, yeah, that's true. You can't let YouTube be your own.
And it's all about marketing as well.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, I had to go outside because them kids, they're doing too much in the house. Okay, absolutely.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm glad you didn't quit. We love you here we love the Wiley Show.
I love you.
So yeah, whenever you go live, I try my best to be in the bushes. So yeah.
And then you're right, because YouTube do not send out the notifications like that. They don't do that for the shorts.
And Tasha K warned us.
Tasha K did. She did warn us, and you can look at the data, and she did warn us, and we looking at the data, and she was 1,000% correct. Even when you look at the shorts, it's mainly from the feed. It's when you on there, if you watch, they will put it in the feed. Algorithm change, algorithm the audio.
Something else? about the shorts. Why I don't see a lot of black content creators that's doing shorts that hit millions?
Because
it's so much Caucasian
because
that hits millions.
Well, we do have black creators that do get the millions, but it's about what are you consuming.
But I don't see it so much coming across my page.
Well, again,
I see so many
I probably, until I can see more data to bag that up, because if we look at that, you can find many different entities that ask that. But again, I would personally.
Well, then again, it's who you follow, right? And
it all depends upon who you follow, because I've seen black YouTubers getting millions, and it's all dependent upon who you follow. It is a black creator. I can't think of his name, but he get millions. The Terrell Show, as well as this tech expert that does tech. All he does is review products, and he's black. He get millions.
Yeah, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Maybe it's not a lot of maybe it's not a lot of celebrity gossip black YouTuber getting that. But you probably got to look at the business sector of the black creators, the tech sector. I can only make that statement if I'm watching all sectors. But if I'm just watching celebrity gossip, if you look at
I'm not watching all sectors.
Yeah, because you're just probably watching celebrity gossip sector, and maybe it's no. We can all attest to that. There is no black live creator that does celebrity gossip getting 30,000 live viewers in the chat on YouTube. Name one. 30,000 plus in the live stream. Name one. I'll wait. That is black. A live streamer that covers celebrity gossip, they get 30,000 plus. Name one. Okay, so
that's the name.
Now you can possibly get that at 300,000 people. You don't just have to get 10,000. It goes higher and higher. It's just that we have not named one. So that to me said, shit, it's room at the table to get that. And that's why I say we can't be discouraged. And there's so many other ideas that you have to level up. And that's why I have to level up more so on the comedic stuff, more so on the viewership. That's how I love the shorts, because in 15 seconds, if I can piss you off in 15 seconds, I know I can piss you off in 30. And if you look at the short, just look at it, Icon. If you look at those comments. I'm not the most likable person in those comments.
So now you're going to have me start reading the comments. I'm going to start reading the comments.
You know, I've been in live streams with 50K, but not no black, unless it's a black creator, Terry. You can tell me it's a black creator. But look at those comments. Look at my TikTok. Just look at the engagements, and then go to my live stream with the so-called day one supporters. Yeah, they may be a day one, but they ain't show. It look like the haters got y'all beat. Baby, they be in it. Soon as I get done, you can't see straight. Your thinking is out of order. I could just go on and on and on. Let me see if I can go to
one of the comments.
Hold on, let me see if I can read some of the comments. And I know Megan Cuniff was talking about this, but Megan Cuniff, I get a lot of hate mail. Every single day they coming at me hard. So here we go. Okay, we got 1.8 thousand. This is 60 seconds. So damn man hit it. They said, give me a second. I gotta get into this. Okay, this is the one they didn't really drag me on this one. Okay, let me get one that they dragged me. I gotta get to a Nikki one. Okay, this Nikki one, this is 15 seconds, 22,000 views. When the last time you see me do a long video with 22,000 views? Unless you gotta go back to the Jaguar. Okay. They say, one person said, hey, look straight at us before you come for Nikki. All the thing I said, Nicki Minaj dissed Cardi B and Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion at the VMAs. 22,000 views, less than a 15-second video. Another person said, your information is crossed up like them eyes of yours. Another person said, another news, Nikki 8. Another person said, bro, are you sure you seen it correctly? Laughing emoji. They said, and what planet is Nikki no longer topping the charts? Jupiter? Wiley is pressed tonight. Bro, you need to get your facts straight. And she's 23 on the Billboard with no video out of any payola. You know, I'm glad I'm not cross-eyed because then I have love at second sight. They said, get them eyes together, sir. They said, report it correctly with them eyes. Sweetie, you can't even see Nikki, literally. They said, I can't trust no man opinion who can't look me directly in my eyes when speaking, LOL. Then another person said,
but do they know the definition of engagement?
Yeah, and that's what it is. 224 comments.
Thank you.
244 comments. And Almost 30,000 views with a 15-second clip. So that just showed me, because again, success leave clues. Success is clues.
Yep.
So I'm going to continue to talk about what give me engagements. And you can say what you want to say. Nikki people give the best engagements. Period. Now I'm a loss of the game. I should have jumped on that bandwagon a long time ago, but I'm on it now. And now you see the growth, and now you see people dragging me. You seeing me being compared with other YouTubers all on the TikTok. They on my Facebook comparing me to other YouTubers. They everywhere. I did a reel, hundreds of thousands of views, 30,000 views, 40,000, 50,000. Like, we never had those type of numbers in a long video. So
it's all about the formula.
It's
you
all
got the formula now.
It's all about the formula. And so that's why the reason why we had 32, and you see the subscribe, because you know the subscribers is for the fans, because they love the comparative subscribers. They look at that. But if creator, you know that don't mean nothing anymore. But to do it looks good. And it looks good when you explain it to people that don't know how many followers you have. 32,000 just sound different. Then when you say 40,000, 50,000, it just sound differently. But we all know it don't matter how many subscribers, because it's a million subscriber people are struggling with getting views. So it doesn't matter with subscribers. Okay? No, I don't want them to drag me. I have no control on what they say, but I'm not going to cover up my eye, because I could talk about a subject and you're still disrupted by my eye. But why cover that up is that will get you to watch. So, boom, this is why they hire weather women to show they chest meat, to look good, have that right, because that keep you tuned into the television. Simple. So why would I cover up something that makes me different than my competitors? So I'm going to use what is mine. It's my eye. Why not use it to my advantage? And we use it to my advantage.
They always say use what you got to get
what you want,
right?
And we use that. Exactly. I said you could talk about my eye all day long, but it keeps me current in my videos. And that's what encouraged me to keep going. And you can drag all day, you watch, but again, I can't control you, because ain't nobody going to love you forever. Like, you're going to have your core supporters, but you're not going to have people that love everything or respect or agree with everything you say. That don't exist in real life. But again, the reason why I did not quit YouTube, because we wouldn't be here having a conversation today. We wouldn't be here talking to y'all today. If I would have quit, I wouldn't have been able to get to 165,000 views on the reels and the shorts and all of that good stuff. If I would have gave up, thing is, don't give up. Keep going. Kendrick Lamar was a hype man for years until he finally had his big break. So, but people know him as a top star, but they don't know him when he used to be somebody hype man who he's an unknown person. So you got to understand people beginning and stop looking at the finished product. Look at the beginning stages when they were going through the fire. They were getting no clicks, no engagements. Yes, everybody's a fan of all of these entities in A, but you wasn't a fan of these people when they was delivering content in front of their house or outside in a public library. It was one creator I met. He was doing videos in the library, and now he's successful on YouTube. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So that's what I had to say. But thank you.
But I'm going to go back in the bushes.
Thank you. Yes. Anybody else got something to say? Anybody got something else to say in the chat? So you just never know. We're going to be done in 10 minutes. Yes, you can make money on shorts. And we are monetized on shorts. I didn't say we wasn't. I just said the longer videos are more stronger unless you're getting 300, 400, 500, 600 million views on your shorts to really make a good old profit. To the end, you got to make at least about 500 to 600,000. You got to get a big mass of views on there. Anybody else got something to say? All right. I just want to make sure. But we thank y'all so very much. But no, is we going to quit on YouTube? No. But I'm happy and honored that you all are here. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I love you. Now, what do y'all want us to talk about tomorrow? Let us know in the chat. What do y'all want us to talk about tomorrow? Let me know. What do y'all want me to talk about tomorrow? Comment below. We appreciate you working hard. I love it. I think we're going to talk about Cardi, Nicki, Offset, and Mr. Kenneth Petty. Yes, we about to leave. I got to go to work. Yeah, and of course, I'm going to talk about Remy Ma too. Yeah, I can add Remy Ma on there. I'm going to add her on there for tomorrow. I think I got a picture of her. All right. Anybody else? All right. Oh, well, we knew Krishan was gonna get back to Blueface. That's to be expected. All right. Thank you all so very much. I love you. This have been amazing. Love you, love you, love you. Okay. I see y'all in here. Showing love. All right. So again, we were thinking about quitting, but I said, hey, we're not gonna quit. We're gonna keep doing. And make sure y'all go listen to the video before y'all come to y'all conclusion. We thank everybody for y'all donations, for coming through. Love you all. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When time get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you for y'all massive support, and we will see y'all in another video. Thank you all so very much. Okay. And thank you. I love y'all. Y'all came through. Y'all sending me over topics right now. I love y'all. And we will see y'all tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our morning show. That will be tomorrow at 10, 11 on the East Coast. We may go live a little earlier, so make sure y'all come on in the building for that particular show. Thank you all so very much. I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Thumbs up, share it, leave a comment.